My name is Mary Fassel. I am the owner of Abbreviations Hair Salon. Started out as a regular salon doing cuts and color and perms back in the day. I gradually morphed into a salon that specializes in making custom halo hair pieces for people that are going to lose their hair from chemotherapy. Come on in.
Hi, how are you? I know.
So when someone calls and wants to have a halo hairpiece made with their own hair, there's a lot of consultation over the phone. Generally, people come out to the salon. It's very private here, and it's a good place to have something that's that traumatic happen, as opposed to being in a really busy shop with a lot of people running around. It takes a lot of bravery for someone to just come in and agree to let me whack off their hair. It can be really emotional, and having a small space that's contained where it's private is really helpful. So people come in, we talk about their hair, we talk about their process. You can flip your halo over and have the hair coming up and ponytail. Yeah, so it'll look like you have a headband on with your hair pulled up. I usually like to start with you trying on hats. That way I can see and reference how the hair falls and how you like the hair to fall around your face when you have a hat on. So position the hair where it feels most comfortable. Then, when they feel ready, and not a moment before, I pick up the scissors. After I cut it and either clipper it or give them a great haircut, then we take measurements of the head, all the way around the head, around the back to the temple, across the front. Next step, I send them away, and then I build the halo. In the late 70s, early 80s, the design business in the hair industry was really booming then, and I was fortunate to be in a position to get a lot of education, and then subsequently became an educator. But I have always been a maker. I sew, I build things, I like to make furniture, light fixtures. When we built our house, we used a lot of things that we just recycled. I like to use what's available, as opposed to going out and buying the new materials. So being a maker has always been something, a thread in my makeup. I developed breast cancer in 2009 and had the full shebang of treatment: bilateral mastectomy, chemotherapy, 35 rounds of radiation, and then hormone-reducing drugs to follow. Lost my hair, ran around and mostly did the bald thing. I was not making halo hair pieces when I was going through chemo. But a few years later, a friend was getting ready to start chemotherapy, and she asked me if I would cut off all her hair for her. And I had been thinking about doing something like this, but I hadn't quite figured it out. For years, wig manufacturers have made these little bangs that you could clip in or Velcro into a hat, but it was bulky and Velcro and clips and wig hair. And wig hair has never looked like real hair. So I started thinking, what if, since everybody's hair is going to fall out from chemo, why not go ahead and use that hair and figure out a way to make it a more comfortable experience while you're going through chemo, instead of an itchy, hot, unnatural looking wig. Use your hair. So that's where I started playing. I think that at the end of the day, the thing that makes having a halo made with your own hair so beneficial is, first of all, it's very comfortable. Feels good against your skin. And you get to control something that part of this entire process feels very out of control. All these opinions, all the doctor visits, all the treatments, everybody's input. And if you still get to be able to hang on to your hair, that's so important to so many people. It's putting you in control of something that feels like it's spiraling out of control. That makes a lot of people pretty happy when they walk out the door, because they know that for the next few months or year while they're going through their treatment, they still look like themselves.